Hey, it's Matty, and I'm back showing you some more updates from my little studio build in my garage. The last thing you saw was lots of insulation foam being put into the different gaps in the frames inside the garage. Insulation foam is really fun to cut if you've got a saw, but it will start to blunt it. Once it's all into position, it's a little bit like a giant jigsaw puzzle without any instructions. You kind of got to guess where everything goes and try and fit it into place. I also use an insulation foam cutting saw to help me with this section. And then we use lots of foam foil to tape up all of the gaps. This is to ensure that none of the air can blow through and create any moisture problems for me in the future. Getting one wall done like this didn't take too long, and so it was time to have a nice cuppa before we continued. I also started to install the door frame, which is going to hold the door that goes into the rest of the garage. You can pick these up from Wickes, or of course you can build your own. This type of frame would be really simple to make. It's literally just a couple of planks that you screw together. As I've never done this kind of thing before, I thought I'd start off with a frame that I could work from. You've got to select the size of door that you want to use in the space, put it into position, and then screw it all together, chopping off the extra little bits on the side. Best thing to do here is to secure the bottom of the frame with another piece of wood that you had. Unfortunately, the frame that I ended up getting was a little bit warped. It seemed as though it had been left outside or in the rain at some point, so the top end was rather twisted and didn't really fit in when we started putting it into the frame in the rest of the garage. This took a considerable amount of time to be able to screw it in, and I really wish that I would have just taken it back to the shop in the first place to exchange for one that wasn't so warped. But it was also good to find a solution for this, even if we did use about 1,000,000 screws to try and get it into the right position. The next thing I'm going to do is to start plasterboarding everything, but of course I need to make sure that this door frame is in the right position first, so I won't be plasterboarding that until I actually get the door. And I may end up adding a little bit of extra wood onto this door frame just to bulk it out in the future, because I don't really want that twisted frame to come back and haunt me later on. So next step is to nip off down to Wickes to start getting some of the plasterboard, which I'll probably end up getting through delivery, to be honest, and then of course getting myself a door to attach that on as well. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching.